it true that cutting out fats and carbs from your diet is not beneficial in terms of nutrition?
Okay, so fats and carbs, yes, in excessive amounts will lead to long-term health effects such as cardiovascular disease risk increasing. It can lead you to more likely events of stroke, heart attack, so on and so forth. But foods that are a natural source of fats and carbohydrates are still necessary. For example, your zinc contents, your vitamin B12 contents, your iodine contents. You need all of these in your diet in healthy amounts to avoid you from getting symptoms such as goiter or diarrhea. Really important to get them in small amounts. I always say good things in good amounts. You don't want to have too little and you don't want to have too much, which is why we call it a healthy, balanced diet.
In terms of pregnancy, some women tend to overeat and use the excuse that they're eating for two. What's your take on this?
No, right. So when you're pregnant, you do have a baby inside you, yes, but you should not be making any changes in your diet, especially not eating twice as much because you're feeding for two. You need to remember that the baby inside you, yes, when you are eating, it's going to take some of the nutrients that your body would have used, and it's going to give those nutrients to the baby. The baby is not going to take all of it. All you're going to be doing is eating excessive amount of calories and increasing your risk of developing health conditions due to excessive eating. By eating more fats, more carbohydrates, you're just putting more stress on your system to have to get them out of the system. So yes, having a balanced, healthy diet is really going to help. You want to take extra supplements during your pregnancy to give your baby those extra supplements to healthy development and stuff like that. Fantastic. But definitely no need to eat for two people. The NHS recommends about 2,000 calories a day for an average woman. You continue that throughout your pregnancy. It's only in about the third trimester that they suggest to increase your calorie intake by about 200 extra calories a day, just to facilitate that last bit of growth.
Are there any other pregnancy-related misconceptions you want to clear up?
We get loads of pregnancy misconceptions. One I heard the other day was that you should completely cut caffeine out of your diet. A lot of people spend a lot of their life, including me, relying on caffeine to get them going in the morning. You do not need to cut out caffeine completely out of your diet. Again, a really common thing, everything is bad in excess. In little amounts, everything is good. So don't cut out your caffeine altogether. You can still have your tea, coffee in the morning. Obviously, caffeine is a stimulant, so it's going to make you want to go to the toilet more. And already during pregnancy, people tend to urinate a little bit more anyway. So if you want to cut it out a little bit to make your visits to the toilet slightly less, all good. But no, if you need your caffeine, still drink your caffeine, but don't cut it out altogether. And another one I've heard is that when you're pregnant, you shouldn't do any exercise. Again, yes, avoid all your contact sports or any heavy duty exercise, but it's still really important to keep your exercise going for your health. So do those light exercises like yoga or brisk walking or just general sort of stretching, just to keep your muscles going and your heart pumping so that you remain healthy and your baby comes out healthy as well.